Bianca, and I'll be bringing you a yoga and guided meditation presented by College Source. Let's go ahead and get started. All you need is a seat and yourself. All right, from here, sit up tall. Find your tallest spine. Begin to roll the shoulders. Inhale up, and then exhale, roll the shoulders down. Just starting to connect with the breath. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale, pull the shoulders down your back. Just a few more here. All right. Now place your hands softly on your lap. When you feel ready, close your eyes. And then from here, tuck your chin down to your chest. And then start to take some neck circles, exploring the sides of the neck, up and back, around, back down. Going through the same side here, just noticing any tightness, any tension there in the neck area, the muscles, the traps, anything going on with your jaw. And take one more circle, same side. Going slow, just enjoying the movement. And then when you're back to center, rotate the neck over to the other side. So feel free to explore, bring the chin to the shoulder, lifting up, around. Do this 2 more times, just increasing the range of motion as you go. Really helps to give your eyes a break from staring at the screen and everything. All right, and then come back to center. Place your left hand to your ear, your opposite ear, and then find a little bit of like a neck stretch here. Taking your left hand, just allowing yourself to go deeper into that stretch. Relax the shoulder. You can even place your right hand on your shoulder. And then neutralize, come back to center, release. We'll take it to the other side. Take your right hand now, place it to your opposite ear, and then start to just bring your opposite ear to the shoulder. So you create some space, you're lengthening through the neck. Make sure you're breathing through that. And then release back to center. Good. Once you find your tall spine again, plant the palms. Hopefully your feet are touching the earth to some extent. And we're going to get into some breath work. So take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let all your air go. Again, inhale in. Exhale out, release. One final breath here. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Great. And then place one hand, doesn't matter which one, towards your navel. Place one hand onto your heart space, your chest. Good. Close your eyes gently and take some guided breaths here. Empty out your lungs completely. Inhale a full steady breath here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause at the top. Pause here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. And then exhale here for 5, softly for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Empty out. On the next inhale, inhale here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the very top of your breath, hold the breath here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale here for 6, gently for 5, 4, 3, slow down the breath, 2, and 1. Inhale here for 7, 6, 5, 4. You can do it for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the tippy top of the breath. Hold here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale here for 7, slow for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Empty out completely. This last one, inhale here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Bring it in 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Take in more air and hold. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep holding. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale, slow for 8, 7, 6, 5. Let the relaxation take over. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the hands by your sides, but keep the eyes closed. Easy inhale in. Easy exhale out. All right, next thing, take the hands, interlace them, and then take the inner palms, face it towards the front of your space. Just open up through the spine, the back, and then press your hands away, away, away. Really stretch the back of the shoulders. Maybe turn one way, look to the side. Turn one way, look to the other side. And then inhale, take the hands all the way up. Good, so imagine lifting the ribs away from the hips here. Keep growing taller. And then take a side bend over towards the right. Okay, so try to keep both sitting bones into your seat. Just find your side bend. And then inhale up. Take it over towards the left side bend. Okay, taking it a little deeper now. Release your right hand to the chair or the table, whatever you have. And then find a deeper side bend there, working on the lateral stretches of the body. So keep looking up if you can. Start leaning more weight over towards the right. And then inhale up. Other side. Take your hand onto the seat, table, whatever you have near you, and then take your side bend. So start to kind of make this movement a little bigger. Again, last breath there. Inhale back up. We're going to take a seated twist. So inhale the arms up, look up, lengthen like my hands are on your ribs, pulling you up higher. And then take a side twist over towards the right. So you can hook your forearm onto your thigh. If your chair has a back to it, you can hold on to it, use that as leverage for your twist, and then start to turn the neck over the shoulder here. Keep breathing, maintain the tall posture. Good, inhale back up, hands up, look up, breathe, and then take your seated twist over towards the left. Again, if you have a backing in the chair, hold on to it, forearm to your thigh, and then start to spin and twist. And go slow in the motions, just feel the spinal rotation here. Use your core strength. And then slowly inhale, arise, lift up. And then from here, we'll find a forward fold. Just hold onto the bottom of the chair, whatever you can reach. Curl the chin in, look side to side here, just finding this flexion. Inhale, rise up. And then take the hands behind your head as you find your back bend. So lean into your hands here, just elbows out. Good. And then exhale, elbows in towards the sternum, towards the belly button, round and curl. And then inhale, open up to your back bend. And exhale, round and curl. One more here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. All right, from here, now we'll get into the legs. So take your right leg, pull the knee up into your chest, and then just start to move the knee side to side. So it depends on what kind of chair you have. If you are in a rolling chair, maybe you can try to stop the wheels, but either way, just stay steady here. Start to work the hip, work the knee, and then from here, take your hand to your foot, and then start to find your figure 4 shape. So align your right ankle onto your thigh. Start to press down on the knee if that feels good. So you'll feel this in the hip. Good. Find your tall posture, breathe in. And then if you have space, you can fold forward. So until you feel that stretch, and eventually you will be able to bring the forearms and the shins together, just breathing. So with these stretches, it's really good to breathe, kind of oxygenates your whole body. And then from there, rise up, take a hold of your foot, and then just start to turn the hip out, external rotation in the hip. Just a few breaths there. When you feel good, you can start to extend the leg any amount, so you can keep a bend in the knee or fully extend it out. You could turn sideways if that gives you more space. You can bend your knee, could be into like almost like a seated tree pose variation, and then extend. Just giving the hamstrings that lengthening sensation. Once again, it's okay to keep a bend in the knee, or if you are able to straighten it fully, go ahead. Good. One last time, extend the leg, use your core, and then return back to that figure four. Inhale, reach up. This time, take your right hand to the outside of the foot, find a deeper twist. So using, instead of the thigh, now you're using your foot as leverage to deepen the twist. Inhale, circle back up, and release. Lower your right leg, and then lift up your left leg. So I'm mirroring you here, so I'm showing you the mirror image. Bring the knee into the chest, and start to move the knee side to side. And just notice if there's any tightness, any tension. Maybe you're unable to lift it as high, and that's perfectly fine. Just whatever range of motion you can find today. Good. Start to find a few more circles there. And then when you're ready, take your left ankle to your thigh as you find your figure four. So start to gently hold on to your inner knee, pressing down a little until you feel that stretch travel to the hip. You know, feel free to adjust your seat if you need. And then start to urine your chest forward. You want to lead from the sternum, chin off the chest, and bringing your whole kind of center line forward. So I'll show you the side view here, where you're coming forward fully rather than rounding your back. All right, so just find that really nice length from the sacrum all the way towards the back of the head. Find a few more breaths there. Good. And then when you're ready, take a hold of the foot and start to draw an external rotation in your thigh. So a little bit of a lift in the foot and a lowering of the knee. Just enough to where you feel comfortable, you feel safe there in the joint. Just a few more breaths. Moving on to our extended leg stretch. So feel free to hold on to the knee or the foot. Lift the spine, engage your core, and then start to straighten the leg and you mount. On the inhales, bring the knee in. On the exhales, extend. So it's really interesting. You can actually do stretches while you're seated, or this is also something you can do laying down with a strap. And I know that we're all working from home now, so it definitely won't be weird if you're doing this at your desk. Your coworkers, I'm sure previously you're all in the same space. It wouldn't be as comfortable to do these kind of stretches, but now you can. All right, just one breath, feel that length through the spine, extend the leg, and then take your ankle towards your thigh, find your figure four once more. And then slowly lift up. All right, come back to center if you turn to the side. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then from here, turn your knees out and then find a forward fold. So hold on to the ankles if you can, reach, just finding this fold in the body. Knees are outward so you can really feel the inner thigh stretch. Actually evening it out. Come back to your figure four, the same side we just did. We forgot the twist. Take the forearm towards your shin. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, twist. So no worries, just evening it out. Figure four, then come back to center. All right, now scoot forward towards the front part of your chair. So I'm going to turn myself a little sideways so you can see. And then from here, take a hold of the back side of your chair if you have it, and then inhale, just lift up into your back bend. You can bend the elbows. So you want some distance between the base of the chair, just lift up. And then exhale, round in. So finding this hug in your core, really rounding. Inhale, peel up into your seated back bend. Maybe get lower, a little bit lower into the seat. And then exhale, round in. One last one. Inhale, lift up, lengthen. And exhale, round. We're gonna do something fun. You start to engage the core. If you can, lift your knees from the floor into a seated boat pose. All right, so feet are elevated. If you can, a little more challenging, lift your shins. So try not to touch the back of your chair. So you see there's a little bit of space between my back and the chair. Otherwise you're rounding, not fully engaging the core. So feel the core strength. Depending on how your hamstrings are doing, how your hip flexors are doing, this might be challenging, but stay with me, hold. And then release, take your feet onto the floor, and then hold onto the seat of the back of the seat, and then lift up to your back bend and standing pose. And then exhale, have a seat. So we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift your knees up. So make sure you have enough space behind you. Lift your knees into your boat pose. Elevate, shins up, chest proud, arms forward. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Hands to the I keep trying to say mat. Hands to the chair. Lift up. Stand up. Find your back bend. And then have a seat. Good. One last one. Make sure you're a little bit forward so you have enough space to go into your boat. When you're ready, lift the knees. So this is the lower core. Lift the shins and breathe. Again, not much space, no space between you, or rather, make sure you have space between you and the chair. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Inhale, arms up. And then this time, hold on to your chair for a back bend. All right. And then final pose here as we sit down. Just see if you can find a cross-legged position on your chair. Depending on how stable or how much space you have in your chair. And then find a cross-legged position. Once you're there, hold on to the knees and then begin to circle around this space that you have. So just going clockwise, getting into your low back. So this is really great on the floor as well. And then once you're back to center, go the other side, going counterclockwise. So feel free to really see where you feel this. Maybe it's in the side, low back. If you want this to feel a little more of a bigger stretch, feet together, and then start to move. All right, so it really depends on the kind of chair that you have. If you prefer to do this on the floor, that's actually great for you. All right, and then from here, release the feet down to the earth. Now we will take a few moments of just a seated, quiet meditation here. Scoot your seat all the way to the back of the edge, and then just let yourself relax. Palms face up, and then close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, and then deep breath out. And deep breath in. Exhale out. And then as you sit here, start to stack your shoulders over the hips. Hug the chin into the center line. Align the spine here. Notice if you can tune into how you're feeling today. And what kind of emotions are going through. Maybe excitement, maybe nervousness or what's to come, whatever, however you're feeling, it's all natural, and just bring yourself here to the present moment. Notice if you're anticipating or expecting anything. Can you continue to reel yourself back in, tuning into the sensations of the body, maybe the feeling of the fingertips, the feeling of the toes, and just the weight of your seat onto the chair all the way onto the ground. And then in your mind, as your eyes are closed, just picture the room that you're in. Notice the amount of space you're occupying here in this little space that you're in, the space that your body is taking up. But then more than that, just noticing your energy. Your energy extends far beyond your physical body. Continue to breathe. Allowing any thoughts just to flow through, just noticing them. Soften the jaw, soften the eyelids. Unclench your teeth here. And then find a few moments of relaxation as you fully surrender, maybe wiggling the shoulders side to side. Feel a sense of contentment and peace and gratitude here in your body, here in your practice, taking a little break from the conference. Sharper mind usually comes with mental training, physical training, and so this is the time where you can take advantage of the stillness to help you be sharp for the rest of the day, the rest of the week. Take an inhale here. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Another breath, inhale. Cleansing exhale, release. And then when you're ready, slowly blink your eyes open. And take a couple more neck stretches, just awakening. And when you're ready, inhale the arms up, reach up. Bring the hands to your heart as we close our little session. From my heart to yours. Thank you all. I hope you